Hello friends, in this video I'm going to discuss how your spirituality is wide open. No limits, no rules, it can be whatever you want it to be. Let's go. So, for decades, I have been on the spiritual path through the woods. And I didn't come into the clearing, into the meadow, until I got cancer and was forced to wake up. They tell me I am around 50 years old. I'm not sure about that. But for decades, I was on the whole crystals, tarot cards, this means that, I'm more spiritually advanced than this person, blah, blah, blah trip. But at some point I realized that true spirituality, if you even want to call it that, I don't really have a name for it, let's call it spirituality, but true spirituality is the releasing of all of it, everything. Crystals and talismans and, you know, your sage and all that stuff, they only have the power that you give them. And us as a collective have given them that power, but they're just a group of molecules. You know, look, this blade of grass, I can put it in my hand and go and call it sacred and chant over it, and suddenly it's magical, but it's all magical. Every single bit of it. The air you breathe has humidity in it, water, crystals. It's all magic. So there's no need to think, oh, I've got a crystal. If I don't clear it out, it's not going to be magical. If I don't sage this place, there's negative energy running around. I'm not trying to be judgmental. If that's your thing, then it does become reality. If you believe the sage does that, then it does that. I'm just suggesting that you don't have to rely on anything but everything. You rely on everything. It's just, it all is. There are no spiritual limits. There's no path. There's no avenue. It's the way of no way. So when somebody tells you you can't buy tarot cards, someone has to give you tarot cards. Okay, I can also fart in a jar and put the tarot cards in there and shake it up and take them out, and then they'll have a different kind of reading, right? Yes, indeed. Let's go crazy. So what I'm saying in this madman's rant is that you give everything definition. That's all. If you want to believe in spirit guides, then they're there. They'll be there for you because you say they're there for you. If you want to pray to a one-legged ostrich and see it in your dreams and know that its presence is here, that one-legged ostrich is going to be here and it'll be so helpful to you. But ultimately, it just is. There's an isness. Like I said, the way of no way. There's no way. It's all blank, and then you define it. So anything you see on the internet, anything anybody tells you, any guru there is, anything I say, it's all within you. And get your power. Get your power to define things however you desire. However you desire. Personally, for me, my trip is, oh, I'm doing this. I'm creating this. Spirit guides, hey, that's inside me. You know, crystals, the power of sending out vibrations through a crystal. I'm the crystal. You know, it's so freeing and it's so enlightening. And I just see so many people tied and attached to certain ways, which can be powerful. It can be a powerful tool if you use it as a tool. But when you become dependent on it or rely on it, not so much a tool. So be the tool. Be a tool. Should I name this video, You Are a Tool? As a side note, I would just like to say that a lot of things I reference, like the Bible or this or that, are just commonalities we have, but there are no rules to any of this. Look at the Buddhist masters. They do this because they have come to a point in their journey or their wisdom that it just all is in here. It all is in here, and they rely on nothing, no spiritual anything besides this, because they know that nothing intrinsically has any power except the power that is, the isness, and they're tapping into that. And it's such a beautiful, wonderful thing. So if you can meditate, if you can breathe, if you can just tap into what's here, which is also here, then that is the most beautiful crystal, tarot, astrology, spirit guide thing there is. It really is, trust me. And from there, everything else is your playground. And like I said, I'm not judging any of that other stuff. That's great. They could be stepping stones, they could be your whole world. But this. And that's all I have. I love you.